Captain's Log, December 6, 2023. It's been a minute. Life's been crazy busy the last few weeks. I was in Panama City and then New Orleans, and man, I'm so glad to be home for a minute, or home in Alabama for a minute, which I guess is my home. I mean, I keep thinking that that part of me lives in Ohio, but I'm never there. Hopefully soon. Basically, I'll be visiting in a few weeks, but it'll be next year before I live there. Just most of my stuff is there. But anyways, yeah, life has been this year has been nonstop. I mean, most of it's been a blast. I've really enjoyed it. Carl and I have been well, we're going back and forth now or whatever. But we've been maybe trying to make a little person. And so I've been trying to live it up while I have my freedom before I'm chained down forever. I don't know if we're still going to do that now because we're working through some things. I mean, we'll still probably try, but we're going to wait a few months and see how things go because we've been driving each other crazy a little bit lately. But I think we're just having a tense period. But anyways, yeah, oh, God, I don't know. We were in Alabama, then we were in Cleveland, Ohio, then we were in Louisville, and then back in Alabama, and then Panama City Beach, and then I went to NOLA, and now I'm home, and he's in Ohio, but he'll be back here next week, and then we're going back to Ohio together on the 15th, and then we'll be in Ohio for Christmas, and then we'll be in Wisconsin and Chicago, and then back in Ohio, and then back in Alabama in January. And I looked at my calendar, and apparently I have to come to Alabama pretty much every month next year. And my brain is just spinning around. Can you see my eyes losing focus? I'm going crazy. At first, all the traveling was fun because I didn't get to travel much when I was younger, and I normally love any excuse to travel. I mean, in fact, if someone was to ask me to go somewhere right now and it was somewhere I hadn't been, be really hard for me to say no. I might have an addiction to adventure, but I'm really tired today, so maybe I'd say no. But this past month, I've been having issues, with my gallbladder. I also have a hernia, but I'm trying to figure out the gallbladder stuff because if I have to have gallbladder surgery, I could have both at the same time. So I'm not feeling the best. I went and I had a HIDA scan done the day before yesterday. And the chemical they put in me has made me sick, so I'm not feeling my best right now. But aside from that, aside from being a bit wore out, life's been pretty good overall. There've been a lot of tense moments with people, but when I'm by myself, life is great. I'm so ready to go into hibernation mode. Man, I wish I could just spend 3 months in this house with no one else around. And, yeah, I mean, I'd still talk to y'all on the internet, but honestly, this is, see my birthday on the clock. I was talking to my psychologist this morning about, man, I love the freaking internet because I can be social with people, but physically distant. And because when I'm around people physically, it drains me. 333. But when I'm around people on the internet, I get excited and happy, and it doesn't drain me. And it doesn't overstimulate me most of the time, because that's the thing that happens is when I get around people, if I'm having a good time in public, I'll get hyped up and then I get drained. And, or sometimes I just get drained depending on whether the person I'm around is an energy vampire. A lot of people are energy vampires, or just obnoxious, or boring. I messaged a friend the other day and it's talk to me about something interesting. I'm afraid my mind is going to atrophy because I'm just over here starving for some intellectual conversation with someone that has more than a 1 point perspective. Anyways, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I have finally played a few games of League of Legends, and that's made me very happy. Normally I would play my video game to help me unwind and relax and focus it's weird because it's focus part of my mind and turn off the rest of it, and I haven't got to play my games in a while. And I was making my videos, and that was a really fun outlet for a while, but I haven't had time to like do any of the editing, and it's the editing part that I was having a lot of fun with, like learning the software and playing with effects and doing weird stuff. I'm going to get back into that. I'm actually working on organizing files now, but I have hours and hours and hours of file management to work on before I can really do that. And I have a ton of other stuff because I'm trying to get caught up on work. Happy to report that I ordered what is hopefully the final prototype for the card game that I'm designing, Lumen Photo Vocab Game. So I'm really excited about that. And I've got a meeting later this week about getting a vendor table at photography conference in the spring. So please, dear baby Jesus, let the prototype be good and let me get this final run of games in time. I saw 555 on the clock, so I'm just going to assume that's an affirmation that it's going to happen. All right. Okay, it better happen. Oh, and aside from that, like, I'm just tired. I hate this time of year. You know, like, I don't know if this is like seasonal depression or I just hate this time of year because it's cold and it's dreary. Everything's asleep. I feel like I'm trying to tell myself this is nature's way of telling me to take a nap, but I don't like the cold, and I don't like being forced to slow down. Even if I want to slow down, I don't like the, basically like, I don't like it. Like I'm like a cat. I like to nap in the sun, in the nice warm sun when it's cold. Like I love sleeping in the car. Like it's so soothing. I hate the cold. I'm like sleeping under like 5 blankets and everything. I'm like ready to fast forward to March. Like, and I'm in Alabama right now. I'm about to go to Ohio where it's even more cold. Maybe I will just build a giant nest. I'll just make a cocoon. I wonder if I believe hard enough, if I could go and form a chrysalis around my body, and in the spring I'll come out a butterfly. I have had a lot of like butterfly-ish dreams lately, so maybe that's a hint. What do you think? Anyways, I'm a little frustrated because I have to come back and forth to Alabama so much next year that I'm over here thinking, like, when I got to Ohio, there were some things that I was wanting to do. Like, I want to go take an improv class and I want to do some music stuff because I really like making my videos. I started to get into acting a little bit. Like I want to play with that more. Like I feel like that's a really good outlet for me. And I really have enjoyed that form of creative expression this year. It's super fun, and it's a nice outlet for me, but it's also like a fun way to like put a little bit of joy or weirdness or attitude in a, slightly or not so slightly passive aggressive way out into the world. I got to post more videos on YouTube. I miss getting comments like, whose grandma is this? Like I haven't gotten one of those in a month or two. I feel like I'm slacking. But, because I've been traveling so much. I'm trying to grow my YouTube, but I'm slowing down on that. And then I've got some art projects. I've got some other work projects. I've got 2 classes lined up to teach in the spring that I've got to start prepping for. And then like a whole bunch of other things that I'm like helping with and stuff. And I don't know, my brain is over here trying to juggle, and I'm just like, I just want to go to sleep. So I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's enough. I'm tired and I don't feel good, so I'm rambly, but it's winter, so bleh, bleh, bleh. I hope you enjoy it more than I do.